Howdy, folks. Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Monday live stream when we're back with Terra Invicta. No live stream on Saturday because I was away visiting family. I had a lovely time. How about you? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's looking forward to the week ahead. Now, I will say this. Also, no live stream this Wednesday, unfortunately, because I'm going to be out of the country for a couple of days. Should be back for Saturday. So, and then after that, I think the schedule goes back to totally normal. I think so. We'll see. But today, we are here to deal with something very scary. We got a warning at the end of the last episode that a big alien fleet, Victor 87, is coming, and it is a 6.3k strength fleet. Something we have never seen before. This is a big boy over here. Now, we do have an Earth defense fleet parked at home, but it only has 4.1k strength, unfortunately. On the flip side, if they decide to hack us at one of our space stations that has a battle station on it, those battle stations are worth about 5k combat strength. Now, all those numbers are very muddy because they tie in Delta Vs and different things like that. So our actual effective strength in combat, we are not sure how those compare. It's very scary. I was very worried last stream, like, oh my god, this is our doom. Looking at it now, I'm like, maybe we're okay? It really is going to depend on, like, the order that we get attacked in, that sort of thing. But we're going to find out in under a month. It is the 18th of August. These guys arrived in low Earth orbit on the 14th of September. I don't think we're going to go... Now, it's going to suck if they start bombarding us from orbit, because that might force a response. But otherwise, because what I'm thinking is I'd prefer not to venture out with my fleet. I'd like them to come to us. I mean, if they go and stab at a couple of our space stations, that wouldn't be so bad. The Dreadnoughts over here are particle cannons, mag batteries. They're probably not going to have any kind of ammo issues along the way. On the other hand, if we take a look at their battleships, the battleships are very torpedo-based. Well, that was actually a bad example. Why is it bringing me up to this screen instead of back over here? It's kind of a little weird. I think the Iron Demon, yeah, lots of torpedo bays over here. These guys could potentially, very likely, blow their entire load in a single encounter. They'll just go and fire all their torpedoes and then basically have nothing left over. Which means if they attack even a single other space station and burn through some of this ammo, we might be very willing to go and engage them. We shall see. We shall see. When in doubt, ramming speed. I mean, I guess that is an option over there. And yes, Grumpy Oldie, I am going to be flying out of my local airport again. It's actually a pain in the butt flight because where I'm going, like my local airport doesn't fly international, and where I'm going in the States also doesn't fly international. So I got to do this really indirect, convoluted route. But, you know, fingers crossed that I actually get there this time. Maybe build some extra battle stations. Well, the problem is battle stations do take a long time to build. Now, before the stream, I did go through and burn through our metal again. I did upgrade a few stations, build a few things around our Earthican habs. But even like where I set up new battle stations to be constructed, they're very unlikely to be done in time because I don't think that's in there. So we're mostly just gonna have to deal with what we've got over here. So we'll see. When we get our next period of action with our counselors here, we might be able to buy some more metals. Although again, anything we queue up to purchase isn't going to be built in time for this fleet to arrive. So we're just gonna have to see what happens first. Earth Def 1 resupplied. Now, we do have a secondary fleet over here, which is kind of interesting, right? We have Earth Def 1 over here with its 4.1k strength. We've got the Earth Marines fleet as well, which, I mean, is mostly ships that are designed to, you know, carry Marines. But they do have some things, including some point defense, which could be interesting, although because these guys are flagged as transport ships, they do start the battle sort of hanging back, so I don't think they'd be within the defensive arc anyway, so I probably won't bother merging it up. Probably just leave it as is. Oh, hey, Urgons.
I have new information.
Okay, Finn McCool is someone we've recently employed to replace someone who's been assassinated, Their loyalty is currently 22, so theoretically 3 more successes, potentially fewer than that because sometimes you get more, but 3 more successes should max out your loyalty, which is good. We don't need to investigate you again. My campaign, a fleet of 11.6k went to Earth as well, but they first killed the majority of the other faction stations around Earth before they got to mine. You still have time to construct defense, more ships. Well, first of all, there actually aren't that many other things belong to other factions around Earth, but because we've mostly gone and taken them all. Humanity First, who we're mostly buddies with, still has some stations, so they might get targeted. Also, some of the stations we've recently taken over don't actually have the battle station upgrade yet, so they might just get blown up. But all of our primary stations that we've built around Earth do have a battle station, usually a battle station plus one more weapons platform, although the weapons platform doesn't add that much, but they are worth about 5k defense, and they can take a few hits. And again, if we just drain their torpedoes... okay. We do have a new ship over here. Join Mercdef, thank you. So you're getting a little bit more, because we had talked about, oh, maybe we could bring these ships out, but we didn't do that. What just added in here that is so slow? It's only got 10k DP Delta V. Oh, this is Merquistador over here. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, because I did merge the Mercury fleet. Now we might be able to do some more actions around Mercury. I don't remember. Hold on. Maybe not. Did we go and take over all the mines on Mercury? Oh, no, it's still at Salt Habs. That's right. For some reason, I thought that was the space one. But no, there is... Oh, exactly one more base to take over on Mercury. We might as well do it. Done. Okay. All right. Time is ticking on. Oh, we can go to speed 5 over here.
Direction complete.
Right. Okay, so we're doing some things in China as well. Let's take a look over here. Politically, what we have done is we've recently taken control over North Korea. We have broken off all their alliances, which is fine. And so what we're going to do over here is we're going to declare war on North Korea so that we can just win it pretty easily and then incorporate that into China. We're going to do a political merging with Japan probably, just because otherwise it might be a little tricky. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, we're going to go. So the idea here is we're going to declare war on not alphabetical listing. It might be small because I think these are probably weighted by bigosity. Oh my God. North Korea. There it is. Okay. What's the deal with these menus, man? Are they allergic to alphabetical? Or, you know, allergic to the option of sorting by different things? Well, North Korea was allied to, I think, the EU just by virtue of the fact that they're both controlled by the same faction, or something of that nature. Oh, no, so it's still a new rival. Oh, okay, so that's one of the things we'd wanted to check. Now we know. Last episode, so we knew if we rivaled, so if, let's say China rivaled North Korea, we knew that we would lose cohesion from going to war too early. What I didn't know is if North Korea rivaled China, would that still apply? Because it sort of came from the other side. And the answer is yes. So I don't want to lose that much cohesion, so we're not going to do the war right now. We'll just have that wait, and that's going to be okay. All right, we'll cancel that. That's going to be fine. And we can go ahead and pause some more.
DALL-Z is secure.
Hey, we burninated some countryside. Good. Oh, lag as presumably we're getting a turn? No, just lag. Okay. Any other space battles going on? These aren't space battles. No, I don't think there's any other space battles. Because they've got, I think it's the cross swords. Okay, we've captured a base over here. Now, this is a metals mining base. This place needs power, mostly because it has been kind of wrecked. So, let's... What's this one? Yeah, this is all destroyed. Wow, this really got beaten up in the attack. Oh, no, not fusion. I want solar panel. This is, after all, Mercury, and this is a tier 2 thing, so let's just filter to tier 2 for a sec and plan a solar array here and here. Right now, if we were to turn everything on, yeah, it'd be fine, but that's also because it doesn't have very much. An operating module right there is fine. What this is going to need is maybe just a single layered defense. It's interesting that it's upgrade, so it must have a tier 1. Oh, right there? Yeah, which is basically worth nothing. So I'll just upgrade that one to this and call that good enough. Eventually, this will probably get upgraded to a tier 3, although there is the extra cost over here. And it's not the world's greatest mining site. It's still worth picking up. Now, we might go and grab a few more things over here. Well, if anything, if it doesn't have a nano factory, we're going to want to make sure to at least have one of those going on. And then I don't know what else we're going to do with this site. No, the big alien fleet hasn't arrived yet. It's got 2 weeks and a tiny bit. I think it's on the 14th it's going to be here. We've only advanced about 2 weeks into the game over here, but we're halfway to it being there, and fingers crossed that we'll get there. A tier 3 mine's really expensive Mercury, yeah, exactly. So we may not upgrade it, especially since it's sort of mediocre. I do have a variety of ships in here. One of the things I did is I canceled the ships that needed exotics. Now, although if we win this big space battle here, we might end up with a bunch of exotics, I don't know. And queued up a bunch of these, what do we call the YOLO gunship class, which we designed last week, which is just some very cheap ships that could be built very quickly to bulk out some numbers, to just hopefully just pad things out a little bit more. Defend interest in Iran. Okay, that's fine.
Our atoms do not truly touch one another.
Got a magnetic nozzles.
Like the clouds in the sky, they have no hard boundaries. All they can do is move close enough to influence each other. Chancellor Li Qingzao, lecturer at the University of Cambridge.
Another thing, the ship's going to attack your colony. Ship arrives this near, not Yax. Okay, yeah, I mean, whatever happens to the colony Saturn. I thought, oh, can I launch some things towards it or something like that? Maybe even like from the Jupiter group, but none of it's going to be relevant for the colony Saturn. So whatever happens, I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're too distracted from other things. More ground defenses might make sense in America and China as well. Someone mentioned it. Stealth mentioned it. Because we do have some. We don't have it in literally every single province. Maybe we could. I don't know how quickly they would construct, but maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Because if they just stay in orbit and start orbital bombarding me, that'd be annoying. A magnetic nozzle serves the same purpose as a solid nozzle, which is to say it ejects a plasma jet into the vacuum of space in order to achieve propulsion. However, it achieves this contactlessly, and thus avoids the inefficiency and system damage inherent to facing hot, high-pressure plasma along the walls of a solid nozzle. This new form of nozzle operates by using electromagnetic fields to magnetize the electrons within the plasma, confining their expansion while guiding them downstream, where ultimately their internal energy is efficiently converted into directed kinetic energy. All this has for some time been feasible to a limited degree in the lab, but is only now, thanks to remarkable breakthroughs in electromagnetics, that we can now make magnetic nozzles feasible within the confines of a spacecraft. Thanks to their dramatically increased thrust, efficiency, longevity, and low mass, new and far more powerful types of drives and reactors can become a reality. There we go. The antimatter pulsed plasma core Lantern project will at some point become available. This is a new global research. I'm going to delay the outer planets just because, I mean, I suppose we could. I don't expect any of the other factions to get there either, but I kind of don't want them to gain access to it. Different type of fusion reactors. Fusion, I don't know. Part of me is just like, let's just see what these phages do. I might want to go and get the progress toward, oh, that's Accelerando, my bad. Might have got some progress to it just because it has a lot of percentage blocks behind it. It's going to be pretty tightly contested, so we'll see how that goes. And right, I don't know how quickly it's going to make a difference, but you know what? Let's go ahead and build some space defenses. Like so and like so. It's going to be highly prioritized in the United States. In China, we are fighting for a few other things. Actually, we can probably pull back on this. Oh yeah, I was hoping for your sustainability, so I think I still want that. Okay. Assignments. I suspect... Oh, we do still know about Diego. What's the exclamation mark here mean? I can't remember. I clarified it at some point, but I can't recall. Okay, I think Flamebeard can probably do it. Let's see if we can trade for some more metal.
Where to?
Rodical. Oh, we still have some burninating to do.
Acknowledged.
I wonder if someone's going around spreading plant life.
Where do you need me?
That is possible. You, Crit, are going to inspire Finn McCool, who is at a 22.
I'll speak with
Summation point counters the dangerous traits. Oh, okay. Dangerous to attack. Okay. And Rodical... Oh, we have hostile takeover over. Yeah, we don't use it against Diego. Although maybe we should take a look at what kind of factions one of our other enemies has, who are highly visible for some reason. How you doing on metal? Oh yeah, no, they're not willing to trade. Basically any.
Methods are insufficient to meet the threat.
Well, we'll make that trade anyway. But yeah.
Reaching out.
Your heart is in the right place.
Oh, had I set
but
up
your
2 people to do it?
methods are insufficient to meet the threat.
I guess I can't trade metal from 2 different people in the same turn. Okay, that's fine.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, good. So theoretically, that's 23. So repeat and continue. We're 2 weeks away still. I wonder if we'll get the turn-based stop or the ship stuff first. New projects available for the antimatter pulsed plasma core lanterns. Set as favorite. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to change any of my researches quite yet.
Orc acquired.
Hey, we got a space mining one over here. 7%? Okay. Guess I could have looked at their orgs first, but damn. To do some org reshuffling here. I did check before the stream. We don't have any XP to level anyone up yet. Okay, extreme Mercury orbit. Yeah, just join one of these fleets because a bunch of them are about to happen. There you go. YOLO gunships. You're going to pilot yourself. So this is in Mercury orbit. Mercury, Mercdef. Just rendezvous with them, please. Yeah, take 3 days to do it. Save some fuel.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Alright, Varnated more stuff. This Romeo 120. Oh yeah, these are slows. These are some leftover Felixian battle classes. Okay, new battle station for Grumpy Oldie. That's good.
Give me a fetchy. I can happily talk to anyone for hours about how to improve society. Yet, sometimes replying to a simple email feels like the hardest thing in the world.
Okay.
Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
Okay, I get that one. While AI and quantum computing have been able to manage many of the more everyday functions of society, manufacturing, maintenance, transportation, and the like, without the need for extensive human oversight, they may have until now been too limited to be trusted with higher functions. But as humanity spreads further and wider through the solar system and the systems which govern and safeguard us grow ever more complicated, it becomes necessary to explore new and more efficient ways of handling tasks that previously acquired a high level of knowledge, such as finance, law, IT, customer support, human resources, and even medical diagnosis. Further advancements in AI, many of which originate from the AI's own self-repairing software, now make this possible, removing earlier risk of failure and even disaster. After extensive testing, we've determined that a new generation of bots can be safely entrusted with a vast number of administrative tasks. Accepting such a degree of automation will involve no small amount of societal change, but we are now primed to move to a fully digital workforce where humans, AI, and machines work in harmony to meet the many needs of our increasingly distributed race. All right, we have no idea what that's going to lead to necessarily, but so be it. I'm just going to skip missions to Outer Planet. I'm just going to pick up something else cheap. Unless one of these you think is, like, insanely important to anything and not kind of redundant with some of the things. This is a new type of drive, isn't it? New types of fusion. New type of resource. You know what? We'll just put that in a queue. That's fine. We are already doing an energy one, although this is nearly done. It's probably okay. I'm going to keep this going until maybe it's locked. This one here doesn't really matter too much. Fall of Empire, I've been skipping it because it's just about breaking up countries, which I don't particularly care about. It's not what I'm looking to do. So I'm just not bothering with it. I don't know. All right, we got 2 days. 2 days that fleet should be here. Be able to see it. Yeah, Victor 87. Oh yeah, you're gonna rendezvous over there. I'm like, are you gonna overshoot Earth? But no. And we don't know what they're doing. They're just going for low orbit, I think. Yeah. Oh, also repair apparently. Oh, probably the Marine group. That makes sense. All right, speed up. New project, maximum amount of resources you can spend on this. Okay, well, we'll favorite it because Might grab it at some point. Okay. All right. They're here. What are they gonna do? Their effective strength is actually lower now because, again, it calculates a bunch of their strength comes from their Delta V, which means their actual combat strength might be considerably lower than this. Now, if we compare Earth Def, we got a 4.1k. I don't think it'd be as low as that. So what are they going? No operations assigned. We're just going to watch them for a little bit. All we're going to do. Imperial ships, yeah, but I don't have as much Delta V, so the inflation from Delta V is not as big with my ships. They're just sitting there, menacingly. I think they want to attack stuff, but they can't find a suitable target, which isn't true, because there are definitely some space stations that don't have battle stations equipped. Okay. Oh, we need a lot of defend interest here. Anyway, if I do one.
Standing by for orders.
You'll probably do one.
Standing
GNC,
by
you're
for
still going to go
orders.
burninate things. That's
I'm
fine. Then, good. And then crit C with the repeating. That's going to be fine.
Lending my
Your station
expertise.
ready for an attack, Drolton? Drolton, I think you are, because you've been around for a while. Oh, right there. Oh no, you actually don't have a battle station. We should upgrade. Yeah, we have enough. I'm gonna upgrade one of these to a battle station. I did do a bunch before the stream, but that's where I spent all the medals. But the medals are coming in real fast now, which is great to see. So we'll probably assume we're going to upgrade the farm to this. Well, it's not necessarily a priority, although it's pretty cheap to do. It's actually really cheap to do. So let's do that. Let me... can we see combat strength on the screen? Yeah, we can. Like this one, for example, this is another one that doesn't actually have that much strength. Whereas if you look at Grumpy-Oldie, right? It's got a battle station, so it's got 5,000 strength. I should probably just go through and do that. Oh, you'll need a little more power. You already have a solar thing. We could upgrade it, but I think I kind of want the fusion reactors. Is really what we're looking for here. Oh, yes, and we need to get the mining org on someone. Could be building more ships. Apparently, if we're not being attacked right away. I might just replace these solar farms. Okay, let me save the rest of the metal here. You can't like pin an alien fleet, can you? Yeah, they still have no mission. All you guys are busy with your YOLOs. Okay.
Securing our interests.
Securing our interests.
Securing our control.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Okay, we're going to repeat this one more time, and then in theory, Finn's going to be maxed out. And a single ship to attack them, see what happens. That is kind of interesting. Still there. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about the reinforcements. I think we'll get a message if there's another one coming towards Earth. We haven't heard anything from that yet. The interesting question will be, when our current set of tiny little YOLO ships get made, do we just start producing some more real ships once more? It is giving more time for ground defenses to build, I suppose. I don't remember if we get pop-up. I think we do get a pop-up when a new level of that unlocks. Oh, now...
Wrapping up here.
I'm not sure. I'd have to drop something, I think, for some of these mining ones, which may or may not be a good idea. It might be. The 2-pip. I could just drop telescopium here. Oh, you're actually over by 1 on your investigation. Oh, probably because of cybernetics. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to unequip you and get you to equip 4. There you go. And we'll have to give you a point of XP in your investigation again. But we'll get the mining boost. This actually would be handy. Yeah, I would like... Killing enemy agents does sound really good. Okay, improved plasma batteries is great. Now, I think what we want to do is we want to research the antimatter engine. So we'll get that going. I guess we do know about at least one enemy agent that maybe we could target. Okay, battle station on Mr. Danish Butter. Great. And yeah, and if you still had a tier 1, which I guess you don't. Oh yeah, you have a bunch of destroyed modules because we took over this place. Yeah, that's true. Do that upgrade. What is the, what's it called? The admin tower? Yeah, so we don't have the level 3, but we want an administration tower in general on each one of our bases. So we'll throw that on there. Oh, there's tier 1 reactor shit somewhere over here. Now, we could put down more super colliders. They are very energy expensive, which is why I've mostly been doing it with else. Oh, this is low Earth orbit. This is an interface orbit. Now, one of the things that does annoy me, right? We've got these modules we can put down that give us the extra tech, but we don't know how many of those we have in play. And we may already be at these maxes. It's very difficult to know. Part of me is wondering about just a bunch more space works, but really our spaceship stuff is kind of materially blocked. We could just go and build a bunch of space hospitals, for example, just to make money. It eats some of our monthly boost, and we actually aren't sitting with a huge amount of extra boost, though. Both the Space Resort and the Space Hospital. Space Hospital uses less. Well, it's not diminishing returns here. It's the top part, like the top part, the interface orbit max, is actually maxed, Alno. The bottom part, the tech bonus, is a diminishing return. But the top part, which is the Earth interface orbit part that I was talking about, has a max. With these tier 3s, 3 of them, so 3 military institutes, gives us the maximum combat bonus of 0.3. Oh yeah, I suppose if this place doesn't have a farm or an agricultural complex, it should have one. And I guess it doesn't. Okay, let's just do that for now. I think I am going to start some more ship construction once the Earth queue is done here. We might just be able to push these guys out. Okay, green phaser batteries. We're gonna get the plasma cannon tech too. I mean, we are like overlapping multiple different techs, which isn't ideal. Sanctions. Meh. Oh, there we go. Gold Coast over here on Mercury. This was a place where we did build a tier 3, which is very expensive, but it is one of the high metal places. So we'll take a while to pay for itself, but then it's going to have paid for itself, and that's quite nice. You've got a bunch of destroyed modules we can put down. I am thinking... There's your layered defense. I'm wondering about putting down one battle station here, just to protect us against orbital bombardment. It's gonna be 1.1 metal, 1.1k metals. That is really expensive. Maybe I'll hold off. Oh, I got the lock in here, so pull back on that, please. Okay, hang on, we're about to get some ships. There we go. Tons of ships. These are the YOLO gun ships that we are so-called YOLO gun ships. I think some of those got overridden by stuff, but that's fine. Okay, Romeo 120. Transfer Earth Def. 133. Merge, yeah, with 134 is probably fine. Don't split fleet, sorry. Transfer to Jupiter. Transfer to Earth Def, please. Okay. Actually, the ones around Earth, maybe I should have gotten these to move fast instead of Delta V. Go for arrival date just to make sure they don't get caught in transit.
Target destroyed.
Oh, is that all the construction queue around Earth? Well, it's enough. We could start thinking about what to do next. So I have booped around with a couple of designs. One of the things that annoys me a little is if I want to just show off this, I think the only way to like load up this thing is to click upgrade, which is a little bit weird. Can't just view it. So this is one of the ship's designs I was looking at for boosting our Earth-based defense. You can see 11k Delta V. It's not meant to go far, although it's speedy. The speed really doesn't matter here. Honestly, could probably downgrade this engine because the idea is just to use this sort of defensively, or you know, maybe with enough speed, maybe we actually do want to use something like this to try to catch the ones in orbit and force the fight. Well, a lot of people were looking around. See, a lot of people, I've been reading a lot of discussions. The problem, I'll know, and I don't want to ignore what you're saying here, is for every opinion about ship design in this game, there's 30 others just in Twitch chat by itself. And then when we go to Reddit, we see other things. And there's a lot of people that have made a case for heavy PD. We have only been using 1 or 2 PD, and we're still getting kind of hit by things. So I was actually wondering about doing this, not necessarily as a whole for every single ship. But maybe just to bulk up the numbers and to bring up the ratio a little bit, we could throw in 1 or 2 of these in our current fleets with some extra point defense to help sort of catch and balance things out. What I kind of like the idea is having 2 of these medium-sized lasers in here, laser batteries, or plasma batteries, or I don't know, phaser batteries, these different things. And that might be a better overall number. I like that we do have like the antimatter spiker for extra speed, although again, whether we really need this much combat excel here, I don't know. And this is all laser driven, so we do have the advanced laser engine, although a lot of it is the plasma or the phaser turrets. So whether or not these get involved very highly in combat, I don't know. So that was one thing I was sort of poking around with before the stream. The other one is for these Titans, because of course we'd love to build some Titans. So this one here, this was set up to use no exotics over here, which is what this is. Same thing with the other one, is not using any parts that used any exotics because we don't have any right now. So this has got the big Siege Coiler Mark II, Spinal Siege Coiler Mark II in the front, the big heavy coil gun batteries over here, so obviously not a laser-based thing, and then a couple of point defense over here, some extra magazines, and this would also have... Woo! Barbaro, thank you very much! That's awesome! Oh, fantastic! I have this feeling that we're all going to be too tired tonight to cook, so that is going to be a perfect little thing. Is antimatter spiker like a nitro for spaceships? Yeah, it gives I think it's a 30% boost to Delta V. Something like that. I agree. I like an equal amount of point defense everywhere, so all ships have it. But I think because most of our ships have mostly been designed around just 1 point defense, which I think we really needed 2. I think if we'd have an average of about 2 per ship, I'd feel a lot better. The bigger ones might even be able to justify 4 per. So this is one Titan idea. The other Titan idea I had bouncing around was going back to missiles over here. Or torpedoes in this case. Now, of course, like torpedoes aren't really valuable unless you're, I think, generating huge numbers of them, because you need to be able to overwhelm point defense. But this could be an interesting one here. Quad set of torpedo bays, still got the siege coiler in the front, some extra magazine space, and this one here doesn't actually act as the flagship, but we could easily make a variant of one of these that does. So I just have the liquid hydrogen containment. I don't think they're called the slush tank. I don't think I've got anything called that. I think if you click here, yeah, it'll go and sort alphabetically on this list. I don't know, it might be something that we missed that there wasn't easy upgrade for. Yeah, they do look like good lightsaber hilts, you're right. So these are a couple of different ways of going about it. The other thing is that, well, the antimatter engine here, our first antimatter engine, is going to be available by the end of this year. And I'm wondering about building Titans or Dreadnoughts, like something quite large. Maybe like a Titan flagship and then a bunch of Dreadnoughts or something like that. And designing a long-range troop based around that. So that's the other thing that's a possibility. Yeah, a quad core of torpedo Titans might be very nice. I'm just wondering, do we build them now if they're going to become arguably obsolete with the antimatter engines? Any Titan should be designed with escorts. Oh, certainly, yeah. Well, again, the thing is, I don't think there's really the sort of mixed fleet composition doctrine in Terra Invicta. Like, you could go and design, say, point defense destroyers that are escorting Titans, or that are specialized in other ways, or you can just mishmash other things. One of the things I did see that was an interesting argument, none of those ship designs, by the way, had any ECM. Because what I saw the discussion of is the way that ECM works in this game is they just make it so that if you would get hit by a torpedo, the ECM just means you have a certain percentage chance of that torpedo just doing 0 damage, or whatever it is. It doesn't reduce the amount of incoming fire, which means if you've got lots of point defense and you're shooting down everything, then the ECM literally does nothing. So, yeah. The little ships, I think the little ships were worth 100 and change for the fleet strength. So, oh, my finger slipped there. Or 4.4k, I think we're still having a few more join in. I think we still need more overall strength. I'm still wondering about just slapping out a bunch more of these small ships. Although I can't remember if these YOLOs... Yeah, the YOLOs use some exotics. Not much, but I don't want those anymore. Hell, it might just be worth slapping out these Max Nors and just torpedoing them. I do want to hit that fleet for exotics. Would be huge. But yeah, we could just generate a bunch of torpedo numbers by building these guys here. They may not have everything the latest and greatest, but they're still probably pretty okay. Yeah, or we go to the Phylexians over here. Although their armor is still kind of weak-ass. Like, the amount of construction involved in building these versus the Max Nors, and both of them are effectively going to be completely disposable. Or we build the torpedo versions over here, which do use some antimatter. Although at the 30 pico, like, doesn't seem like very much. And these things are tanky AF. They can absolutely take some punishment. Obviously takes a while to build, though. So this is what I'm thinking. You know what? Let's just go spam out some of these Max Nors on Earth here. As more sort of, like, totally disposable things. We'll have to have them make sure to concentrate their fire. on a target and hopefully overwhelm the point defense. Yeah, Pico seems like nothing, so I think that Spiker does nothing. And then in 2 months when we get the antimatter engine, depending on how much antimatter it actually needs, we design our Titans. And then whatever we end up with being able to figure out for our Delta V and acceleration for the Titans, that's what we're going to design the rest of our fleet with. And that's going to be a fleet that's going to be designed with the idea of like making some moves. All right, antimatter plasma core reactor 2. And it didn't unlock the 3, which is fine. Presumably the sticks one... If I click tech tree, does it open a tech tree for the sticks? It does. And if I right click on you... Yeah, so you are the end game for the shaped nuclear torpedoes. It might be worth just picking that up. Now, what did people call the other fuel thing? Like the slush hydrogen tankage? Oh, which is nothing. And then is the Hydron Trap the latest version of it? Is it possible that we just didn't see it because there's a percentage chance? We have all the prereqs. Okay, let me look up slush and hydron. Show obsolete. Sort by name. Slush is there. Player just didn't know what it was. Do we have the hydron? Oh, one hydron's this needs it as a prereq, so we have to research the slush one. Okay. It'll take 2 seconds to do. Join Earth F1. Which actually does have to just do a little resupply. Just to make sure. We're at 4.4K. Yeah, what crits say, we are looking to build a better one. We're literally going to put in a new class of drives. That probably means we can't upgrade from one to the other. So that's why we want to wait for the antimatter to be in there. Join Europa 2. Seems useful. Orders in Kenya.
Where do you
Sure.
need me?
Are you really still defending? You didn't finish doing
Ready for orders.
the defense mission? You're also defending? Okay, well, I guess finish that. I still want to go and see if we can assassinate some enemies here. So we're kind of waiting for the Hydron Trap to finish. So I think we'll just want to research something really, really cheap. What is this? Bonus to purge missions. We can research more of the exotic stuffs because it's going to be nice. Tell you what, we'll grab that. We do purge missions from time to time. Select this. It'll be super fast. Hopefully the other one will have unlocked.
I will help them.
Making things safe for our
I
people.
think that's the last Inspire that we needed on Finn McCool.
Protecting our interests.
Okay, that was quick.
Securing our interests.
You know what? Well, let's switch to it right
I
away.
believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Change. Hydron Trap. Go. Okay. Oh, Colony Core and Lair Defense at Biowolfus. So this is on Mercury. I mean, this is a good metals place and might be justifiable, but I think we've got to save up the material for just the moment here. Yeah, this one we recently took over. One layered defense is done. Second one coming online. You've got some solar arrays. You've got a wicked amount of power. It's already a tier 3 core. Not right now. Defend me at all costs. Ship launch, another YOLO class. Merge in there. Good. Go fast. I don't like you being exposed here. Well, that is a lot of your fuel. Okay. Join Earth F1. War's going on there. Join Earth F1. 4.5k. At some point, we're just going to go and be like, yeah, you know what? We can probably just take these guys. Well, it might be when these Maxnors finish. If that alien fleet is still in orbit around Earth,
I was born
when we
with
get the
two
Maxnors, we're going for it.
For this reason, playground games were impossible for me. So instead, I read and read and read. Though they caused me daily pain, I treasure these warped feet of mine. They made me everything I am today. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, Public Lecture, Xi'an Jiaotong University.
Still don't know what any of these do. With the majority of disease and genetic disorders now preventable and even correctable thanks to the recent developments in predictive genetics, our intention now turns towards something more ambitious, biologically repairing a human body. Bacteriophages have long been used to treat bacterial infections, but it is how they achieve this that makes them so valuable. They inject DNA directly into the bacterial cell, thus rewriting its genetic identity. But what if we could further program synthetic phages to carry other types of DNA to target specific human cells? We need to wonder no longer. For now, the focus is on correcting genetic level problems on the fly in a live subject, baby steps towards altering the very information that make us us. The ultimate potential of phage-based gene editing ranges from simple transformations in appearance to building of more and stronger muscle material, more durable organs, and even the ability to adapt alien genetic material into our own bodies. Eventually, we shall make the human body not simply more long-lasting, but better in a very conceivable way. All right, sounds fun. And yeah, this is just to break apart like big empires, which I don't think I care for. I mean, the French independent movement might be useful for like screwing with other people, but designer life forms. Oh, there we go. We'll improve their environment a little more. You know what? We're going to start working on that. That seems like a good idea. There are percentages on this, so I might do this to keep the lock in here. Yeah, these I don't really care if we get the lock or not. It makes no difference. I don't really care about steering the global research that much because there simply ain't that much of it. No, our science rate is ridiculous. Like, it is... We go over here and take a look at resources, right? We're making 7.4k science per month. 2.4, 2.1, 2.2, 3.4, 1.8, 2.9. Like, the Academy, you'd think it should be, like, they're supposed to be the smart people, right? No. Yeah, no. We're the smart people here. Oh, this is probably the Tier 3 administration complex, which actually would be quite good for more control points here. New battle station operational. Good. Okay, you got your defensive strength there. We could probably go and upgrade. You must have a farm. We could upgrade you to the agriculture complex, which I don't think is even that expensive to do. Save us a little bit of material. That's going to be okay. Yeah, I don't know how many resources I still want to spend over here. And we could do more space works, but I'm not sure. I mean, we will want to do lots of the big ships in parallel because it takes so long for them to build, but they're also going to be quite expensive. Oh, core 3 of the antimatter stuff. Yeah, let's set that as a favorite. Good. Earth F1, I was going to say you can do a little resupply here. Ships that just joined you. Are the aliens even still in orbit around Earth? I think they left. All that buildup, and I think they just left. Oh, not all faction, actually. Just filter it to the aliens. Yeah. And if we go to all locations... their biggest fleet is 7.9k. Yeah, 87 is over here. Yeah, they just left. I'm actually wondering if I cancel those Maxnors. Voxelhound I was away for 3 days, so... What's our days? Wasn't there one scheduled every day? Well, yeah, no, there's one... There's an episode that was released yesterday. There's another episode that's going to be released today. What are you talking about, Voxelhound? So yes, there's another one in the can. It's scheduled for... I don't know when the release day is. It's probably like 3 p.m. It's probably in 10 minutes or something. Yeah, so I mean, there are bigger fleets out there. I propose we cancel these Maxnors. Well, again, I'm going to wait on the new ship design. Specifically for this. With that in mind. There you go, 17th of November, because I want to gain access to the antimatter things. We can upgrade to a higher tier of the same thing, but we need the base version of it. We need the first antimatter drive available so that we can incorporate into designs. Space defense is online. Oh yeah. Good. I'm gonna go and pull you back off this for now. You've got some more space control. You have no more military you can research. Wow, the income inequality is basically nothing. We fixed America so hard I don't even know what to do about it. Advanced plasma batteries, okay. Fix the real America. Unfortunately, I'm not eligible to be the president. But when I'm king of the world...
I'm here.
How come you're still defending interest over here? It's defended. Something broken with the automation?
Reporting in.
Ready.
You're doing that.
Your
Okay, you're
orders?
protecting it there. Why were you defending
Ready for
interests in Iran? It's already defended. I mean, I know it, like, refreshes it or whatever. We're good until April. Notice the automation's funky, redefending interest right after it's done. Yeah!
Ready to go.
Just do whatever. Oh, we should check to see if anyone needs to go underground.
Ready.
I mean, Mr. Natureman is super well known.
My mission.
Flamebeard, you know what? You're only known by one thing. I'm gonna tell you to go to ground. Nice lag. Just pick a different place. Go to lag.
Initiating deep cover.
Yeah, duration adds up, which is nice. Yeah, they've got the lead here, which is... We're gonna probably want to fight back there. Okay, let's do this. I'll slow that down. No, I really want to focus on our antimatter engines.
Offering support.
Unlock it, do the design.
Hunkering down.
Let's go.
Securing
You assassinate
our
all
controls.
other agents, yeah.
Their loyalty.
Ring core. Okay, so there's a level 3 ring core over here. This is one of the stations we took over. It does already have one shipyard. One thing I think I want to do is I want to make sure that my existing shipyards are upgraded to the max for the higher possible speed. Let's throw down a couple of fusion reactors as well. I'll upgrade the old ones. Then we might run out of a little bit of power. Oh, and you also need one battle station here for me to feel safe. And then I suspect what's going to happen is we're going to go... Since you're already doing ships, we'll get you an extra couple of space works. Okay. It's big China. Russia just very kindly gave up some of its territory to China. Because we controlled both sides, so we can just do whatever we want. Hydron trap is done. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just finish that. That's gonna be okay. 12th of November. I guess we're making slightly more science all of a sudden. Counselors will live on average 10 years longer. Oh, well that's quite nice. We've got a few that are getting on a little bit.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Wrapping up here.
There we go. There's the defense for Biowolfus. It is such a good metal producer. Is it worth going ahead and doing the full upgrade here? 2.3k metals. I think it's okay. Layered defense here. Yeah, I think you're still okay. We're not going to upgrade your core. Nanofactory. It's just got the one layered defense. I might go and throw on a second one here. Still going to be fine on power. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Continue, okay, thank you. Don't know when we'll want to start this. Aliens becoming more popular in Egypt. Investigate for alien activity there. Oh, well, let's consider that.
Reporting in.
Gene C, why don't you do a surveil over here?
Eyes up.
Actually, Flamebeard, any chance
Reporting in.
we have an investigate counselor with a lower percentage? I don't know, but you know, there's this one at a 96. Let's do an investigate that way. And then crit. If I reset you... Oh, maybe you can't go and defend interests.
What's the op?
There it is. Defend interest that way. Okay.
Offering counsel.
Making things safe for our people.
Surveilling target
Okay.
area.
Laggy a little bit. I was going to say, can we see an unknown person over here? No, we cannot.
Surveillance complete.
Project Exodus. I would like to get the administrative complexes. All right, 8th of November now. Science rate just keeps going up. Okay, great. And then it leads to another antimatter engine tech, but I think we'll be able to upgrade from one to the other later on, so that's going to be okay. I might start on the batteries, but let's do this to try to get ourselves back in position over here, and then we'll go and bring these guys back up to a 3. Okay, so now, out of curiosity, what does it look like if we were to design, clear everything, if we're designing a Titan with presumably oh yeah, so the Helicon still has like wicked like exhaust velocity for long range travel, but no, it's what we're using. The antimatter pulse plasma core lantern. Bump. So propellant material per tank, 319 units or micrograms or whatever this is measured in. Oh right. I guess I could have done the auto. Actually, if I were to go and tell you you're an interdictor, if I tell you to auto-design, out of curiosity, what are you ending up doing? Okay, you are going with the antimatter engine. Good, if you got that. Look at this. Now we're in the hundreds of delta V while still having an absolutely reasonable speed. Now, this design is using exotics, which I can't really justify right now. I don't know which ones of... What else here uses exotics? This Hydron Trap, which actually might be worthwhile. 50% exhaust. I mean, we'd only have enough for 2. I don't know. I might have to leave that off and, again, do the upgrade for it later. So I guess the liquid hydrogen, we'd obsolete that one. The slush doesn't take anything rare. So we could still put this one in. Antimatter doesn't use exotics. But yeah, now we're using 0.16 full because of our propellant tanks. We might not need 200 delta V for this. I want a decent number. We might be able to pull this back to like 100. But, and if we do, I mean, it's going to bring it down. What I'd love is the ability to build like, let's say whatever this Titan is we design. Let's say I'd love the ability to end up with 4 of them. Just to say. Or maybe it's just one flagship Titan. Or we go with 5 Titans because each one can have a salvage bay. And each salvage bay adds 10%, and it caps out at 50% bonus. So 5 Titans with salvage bays, and then we pair them with 5, smaller ships, like Dreadnoughts. I think if we go lasers, we might want the heatsink. But, so with nose weapons, let's say we're looking at the magnetic weapons. And let's say I just sort by damage for simplicity over here. And ignore anything with an exotic. So this Mark II... Spinal Siege Coiler might be what we have to put up with. Yeah, this I want a flag bridge on this. So probably not the water sink, the heat sink. I would want the repair bay. I'm gonna drop the ECM if we're gonna go with quad point defense lasers, which I kind of like the idea about. What I'm thinking is for hull weapons, plasma batteries. Oh, these are quite big. Well, no, we could do this plasma battery Mark II. I don't know how this compares. Let's just for 1 second here. If we compare this to, let's Still like another way. So this is a phaser which uses a crap ton of exotics. This ultraviolet. So ultraviolet arc won't use lasers. I see a lot of people talking about the green phasers online, but that does use exotics. Right now we're having to go without. So let's compare the plasma battery Mark II and the ultraviolet arc laser battery, neither of which uses exotics. 700 kilometer range, 600 kilometer range, similar, but the laser comes out ahead. In terms of pure damage, it's 6.8 damage versus 7.5. Again, the laser comes out ahead. However, the laser's effectiveness is considerably lessened at longer ranges. I don't think the plasma suffers from that issue at all. Oh, it used to be that green phasers don't use exotic, now they trust the UV arc lasers. That's why everyone talks about, on Reddit, the green phaser batteries. Because of that. But now I guess we would be looking at the ultraviolet arc lasers as a baseline. It's feeling to me that the plasma is coming out ahead. Now, there's a muzzle velocity. We haven't used plasma weapons yet. I'm assuming they can't be shot down by point defense, but maybe they have a travel thing so they're semi-dodgeable, or maybe there's a drop in accuracy. I don't think ECM affects lasers. As far as I know, ECM is only missiles and torpedoes. If I'm wrong about that, do let me know. So this one here has the bridge. It's got the remask scoop, which is interesting. This is from Jovian Planets. I don't know if this makes much sense. I mean, here's the thing. We could go with this weird pair for different purposes. My thinking was to go with maybe 4-point defense on here, but maybe we just go 2. ECM affects other weapons. Here's the thing. If I only go... Plasma was really good, but dev rebalanced everything. That's the problem, is all the information I can find online, and at least 75% of the information we're getting out of Twitch chat is out of date, and it's impossible to know which is which. ECM also causes a targeting delay when your ships are retargeted. That's okay. So the ECM does more things than appears to on the surface. And if I'm only going with 2-point defense, we're going to assume we can't shoot down anything, so we're going to have to hope that some of it gets shot down along the way. Seems like there's no reason to keep the old ECM around, though. So we will go and add that back in. Ooh, that is a cool-looking model. So we could try the pair just to sort of gauge things. And then we've got the siege coiler. And it's like, are we splitting things? So the siege coil can be shot down by point defense. If we're not using missiles, is there a better nose weapon? Are we better off using a laser or a plasma cannon? It's a 6% chance to force an enemy weapon to cool down when the ship is targeted, with ECM effectiveness decreasing with decreased range. Non-nuclear missiles also have a 60% chance to detonate early and do no damage. 6% force an enemy into cooldown when the ship is targeted. Okay, I see. So all it does, so this causes missiles, not even torpedoes, only missiles and non-nuclear missiles to have a 60% chance to do nothing. Other than that, when this ship is targeted, it has a 60% chance of setting the enemy's weapons on cooldown, which gives us a breathing space before they shoot us. I don't know, we'll try this. What's our last utility module? I've seen some people double stack the repair bays. The other thing we could do is throw on Marines over here so that this thing can carry Marines into battle. Now, I would partially maybe even like more armor than this, but... Oh yeah, the salvage thing, if I'm going to do that with this class. Yeah, I know, like, strong missiles, like, if we... Although, we're mostly seeing torpedoes rather than missiles, so we might not need as much point defense. I do like the idea of the salvage modules. The other thing I've seen people say is that... So maybe on the ones that don't have the flag bridge, for example, we could even put, like, a platform kit. Platform is the one that goes in space, right? So if we, like, fly out somewhere, we could drop some things back. But I'm wondering about mass marines. What I think we're going to do, so I'm going to need a name for this ship design. So let me grab that from our naming game queue. Finn McCool, I'm actually just going to go and refund that, since you're clearly already in here and kind of a big deal currently. I'm going to go with, so the Lord Gravewish. I'm actually going to call this the Gravewish class. And this is the flag variant. Right over here. Yeah, the Gravewish is an excellent name for a Titan. So 0.14, yeah, I mean, we've clearly got enough antimatter for this. 100 delta V gets most places. It's not infinite. We could go and put more, but then we'd lose more of our acceleration. Now, the combat acceleration, I don't care for the combat acceleration in and of itself. It was mostly just about catching alien ships, which we may not be able to do. But this thing, I would suggest its primary role might in fact be to strike at space stations. And yeah, we could have 5 tiny little salvage ships that just hang behind things as well, that have the salvage base. That's entirely possible. What I could do is I could drop the salvage bay here and just put a second repair bay on this. Main gun is the siege coiler, spinal siege coiler over here. Only the Mark II because it doesn't use any exotics. What else? I guess our other salvage ships, depending on their mass to weight ratio, could just carry some extra fuel as well for rebalancing or something crazy like that. The ship does have to participate in battle. The thing is, if something is marked as just like a transport or salvage ship, it does hang back a little further, so it's got a fairly low chance of being hit. I'm just trying to decide if I put the salvage bay on here or a second repair thing. Obscure source of exotic. Are there sources of exotics? I thought in the current version you could only get it from blowing up alien fleets. See, people are so shifted. Online, there's so many threads that rave about repair bays. And then here we've got Kankan saying, oh, they don't do that much. Like, so many people swear by it, although maybe that's when they've got more armor for longevity. The other thing is, you know, do you put down the... I guess I can't ISRU here because of the antimatter. Right. That's why I put down the thing. Munitions is only going to matter... Oh, that's one annoying thing with this sort of mixed composition. The only thing that has munitions is the spinal siege coiler. So we might want to add magazines so it can fire more, but it's only benefiting one gun. Because this just multiplies everyone's, right? Just kind of annoying. I mean, because we could go for magnetic hull weapons. We could go for some of these like railguns and various things like that. Like maybe, oh, I forgot that when it clicks on that, it reorders it. The heavy coil gun, focus fire attack. Some of these can be on defense, right? The light coil gun, focus fire attack, guardian defense, or the different fire modes. I mean, that's just fire modes. You can set whatever. Laser weapons can double as point defense. Yeah, some of these do have defensive modes, but I still have the defense on there as well. If you are not far away from resupply, you don't need magazines for coil guns. Yeah, well, this one here might actually go a little further away. Like, I don't know how much... During transit, transferring from Mercury to Saturn, we might want double this so that we can make the trip back. Or not necessarily double this. I mean, double that number of 60. So we might want 120. Might want like 150. There's diminishing returns. This gets us to 120, where if you don't use too much, we might be able to make returns. If there's good windows, right? If we go for like the min delta V transits, then we can get pretty far. And mix and matching isn't good, except plasma and laser kind of synergize well. Well, I'm wondering, for a nose weapon, like, do we just put a plasma weapon in the front? This is only a Mark 1. I think we're researching our Mark 2 plasmas. I could still build this with the Mark 1, because then I could upgrade to the Mark 2 later, in which case I don't need the magazines at all. Yeah. And of course, well, you might use some fuel in battle. It depends on if we're maneuvering at all. Which doesn't seem to be that important. Oh, you know what we need? Does the laser whatchamacallit? Wait, do you already have one? No. Advanced laser engine. Does this only it probably doesn't boost plasma at all. I think we're gonna stick to what we are though. Although we do have a lot of mostly plasma, unless I go twin of these little baby lasers. Or the 4x4 laser. Weapons. Right, one of the 360s, so the 360 ultraviolet arc. And we still do Guardian Defense. I'll have to get a little closer, or it's when things get closer to us. So, you know, the Spinal Siege ones, hopefully we just use to take out more static things. Do we need the advanced laser engine if we just got the one laser gun? F it. I'm going to go for double repair and we'll see how this works. I'm going to do this. Oh, more efficient for small lasers. Right, because it adds a static amount of damage to them, right? So I'm wondering about twin of these. You know what? I keep seeing people talk about twins of these online. I think you get, like, just, like, faster firing and stuff, too, right? Well, the cooldown's exactly the same. Armor, especially at range, is much better against these bigger lasers, or these smaller lasers. The bigger one doesn't have anywhere near that problem. Well, right, cooldown's the same, but we have two of them. We'd definitely be spewing out a lot more things. Laser engine helps the PD. Well, this is plasma. Or, oh, this phaser turrets, not plasma turrets, that's true. Yeah, okay. Do people rather the two 120s? Or the one 360? I kind of feel like I want this just because of the armor pen difference. It feels like if we're hitting armor with the small ones, it's just garbage. So it still boosts this. Okay, call it done. So this is the flag version. Save. And then I'm going to be very annoyed that, again, I can only open things as an upgrade. And if I do this, I don't know if I can replace the flag bridge. Like, if I wanted to replace the flag bridge with, let's say, the salvage modules. Yeah. God, that's frustrating. So what I have to do is just build it again from scratch. I don't know why they don't let you just, like, open an existing design. You can't even open an existing design just to look at it. You always have to click the upgrade button. So what I need to do is back out of this, say design ship class. Oh, but then it does remember the old one, although does it? Okay. Yeah, the UI is fucked. But, alright. Oh, I guess the salvage module is a little more expensive. We lost a little bit of a delta V, but that's going to be fine. Okay. Now, by the time these guys are done, we're probably going to want to do the upgrade, but that's not entirely insane or unusual. This one's unpowered. Okay, cancel. Yeah, I'm going to cancel these max nors. I'm gonna drop 5 of these. And then what I kind of wanted to do is pair them up with some Dreadnoughts to, like, save just a tiny bit of something or other. Yeah, their range is so much freaking better. Yeah, the fact that those are tier 2s, it does slow it down a little bit too, but... I mean, I kind of feel like we end up doing something very similar with the design of these. Like, virtually the same thing, just a tiny bit smaller. Sorted by damage. Okay. Well, I guess my things that would fit here are currently obsolete. There. That one like that. And then same sort of thing. Pair these guys. It's got a lot more room for this, like crazy amounts of point defense. Or 2-point defense and another one over here. Like, is that even more interesting? And like, obviously more range. It's a little bit lighter of a ship. It has a little bit less punch because it doesn't have the same huge frontal guns. But what are we using exos for? Oh, no. Oh, it's the green phaser that I clicked. There you go. Now it uses none. There it is. Oh, and then we want the laser thingamabob. Oh, it's called Advanced Laser Engine. I mean, is this just better? Everyone wants a Titan. I want a Titan. Is just better? I think it has a little less acceleration. Now, this is actually dropping this dramatically. Wow, we could get tons more Delta V out of this. You know what? It's about 50 or 60% of its attack value. Wow, really? Let's go back over here. We compare. Yeah, it's about... Well, about 2/3-ish of its attack value. The cost is nearly the same. Yeah, Titans are cool. Let's just build Titans. What the hell, right? Everybody loves the Titans. Man, ship design takes a long time, but it's complicated.
No sway in their minds.
And yeah, that fleet, that Doom fleet that was coming our way, they just ran away. Right, yeah, so this is a whole thing. We've got more raw speed, but they've got the Delta V. Unfortunately, so this colony ship's gonna get blowed up. You know what? I mean, we'll try to evade, but it's not. Oh, I can't. It's a bit bad. Just auto-resolve, it's fine. 1 second here. I lost it completely. Let's build one of these where instead of... Okay, this one's not going to have the flag bridge for the remass scoop. Let's have this one have a couple of the platforms. Not solar. Fusion. No, we lost. It was flipped to the other side. Yeah. So we can send this thing out to Saturn, get it to build this, restock it. We want colony? No, platform is the space one. Yeah? So I want the platform one. What are we missing on this one that we have on the others? Oh, I don't think you have the slush. You are faster and more Delta V-ish. Yeah, it flipped sides in that display. So we're going to build one of these Grave Wishes that is stocked with a couple of platforms. So we can just send this bad boy out to Saturn. Along with the other Titans. Oh, the armor. I'm like, why is it not mathing out the way that I expected? There we go. I really wish I could go back and reference the other numbers. Unfortunately, the screenshot I took, I didn't have the numbers over here. And maybe we should have tons more armor. That's entirely possible. Oh, did it get delivered? I may have missed the message from Essentia. We did get the pop-up. I should go out and check. I think, you know, I addressed it. What time was it at? Okay, yeah, let me check the door. Oh, there's no doorbell? Just thinking I should go. Thank you, Essentia. Take a look. Let me know. Sorry to trouble you. And then I can't go back and do an edit either, right? If I decide, oh, you know what, I borked this one. It's a little slower, more range. See, I could have pulled off some fuel on this thing. I guess I can upgrade it because you can change the fuel count. So I want to bring this the speed up to, I guess, 29.6 for the cruise speed, while not dipping below 116. Yeah, I mean, anywhere along. I guess I could still drop this. There, then it has enough Delta V. So we do this, and then we end up with this annoying thing, which I can at least obsolete that one. I do want the type to be on Intersector over here. I want this one to have the same AI base as the other Grave Wishes. Unfortunately, they're going to have a different visual layout. No, that's annoying. Because I want it to participate in main battle. It's mostly as good as the others. It's just going to carry a little bit to drop off some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel one of these pending ones. Yeah, because that's the... Yeah. Cancel this one. Build that. Okay. Good. I like this. Nothing at the door. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's slow. So yeah, I might be doing the weird repeat here, but I guess it's fine. It does extend the life, so that's
Standing
okay.
by.
You got nothing to burninate. You'll go and do
Where
that.
to?
That's fine. Okay.
Offering support.
Protecting our interests.
Securing our interests.
Good. Oh, you
I
don't
will
have any
help them.
power at this battle station?
I think we've had a breakthrough.
This is on Earth, yeah. So let's get some fusion reactors. Replace you over there. Okay, I think it recalculated the power. Yeah, because as I say, it says this thing gets powered first. We could have just turned off some things and done that, but we still clearly want a little bit more power because we want this. But yeah, you have an excess of solar farms, which is not required. And they're not even the upgraded version. But the fusion reactor would be better. And we might want to slap some other things here. I don't believe... Oh no, this is an agricultural complex here. Yeah, 0 for water. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, just do that for now. We're at 4K metals per month now? Okay, so that problem's been fixed very nicely. Very nicely. So it's going to take a year for us to get our Titans out.
Public opinion remains.
And again, we'll probably do a wave of some little upgrades afterwards for a few more things. I mean, we're not using these plasma cannons or batteries, but we're waiting for a pop-up probably for the next level of our antimatter like reactors and engines and stuff. Find a control point there. No, that's fine. I mean, we'd still love Flamebeard, especially like always the same people we know about.
Reporting in.
Reporting in.
Ready to go. Setting a watch.
I don't think there's an alien agent active on the planet, though. I don't know for sure.
I will help them.
Initiating recon.
I don't think you can produce exotics. I think you can only farm them from killing enemy ships.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
Oh yeah, this is a good upgrade for some of our ships, or some of our stations. So I don't need more of these exotic things. Might be worth just picking this up. The Dunna repair, this is the one for our you people to live longer, which is nice. You know what, let's grab this first before someone dies of old age and just annoys the crap out of me. Accelerando, we got beaten to, which is fine, I don't care about. We're not technically locked here, and that is one we actually do want to be locked on. This, I don't care about so much. I think I can probably go back and do this. So yeah, we're not actually locked, but we're about to be. Yeah, I always laugh whenever there's a delivery person. Oh, hello. This is what we want, I think. I always laugh when, like, you know, people say, oh, we tried to deliver it and no one answered the door. Like, no. We have Bella. We will know if you tried to deliver something at the house. There's no doubt about that. Oh, the reactor level 3 is also available. I hadn't noticed. Maybe I'll finish the plasma cannons first.
Don't
Got some
ever
intel
make the
on our
mistake
target.
of thinking
A problem is solved.
All right, not everyone all at once.
Defeating any enemy is like plucking your eyebrows. For every hair you remove, 12 more will show up to the funeral. Commander Fiona Ayawade emailed to SIS regarding the withdrawal of US troops from Iraq.
I don't really understand what that means since I don't pluck my eyebrows, but I'll have to take their word for it. We have passed the point where we consider changes to the human experience to be merely incremental. From this point on, they will be revolutionary, unprecedented, even unknowable. Our changes will accelerate as we cease to be a species making hesitant forays away from its homeworld and instead become one whose remote colonies become the forefront of civilization. You know, I just realized since we have metals again, we can start upgrading more of our super colliders, which is going to be very valuable. We should plan for this time of sweeping changes as best we can. This begins with understanding that it is in our orbital habitats and planetary settlements where we'll make the greatest leaps in science, technology, and spacecraft manufacturing, and that those once humble places are fated to become great nations themselves. Beyond our system lies countless worlds, any of which might well be home to life, whose intentions we cannot know. Thus, we must empower Earth's every offshoot to not only reach those distant worlds, but also to defend humanity against them, should it be required. So, economy investment goes up, and a few other ticks go up, including global empire, which might be something we're way into. Servant. You know what? Repeat one more time. Get a little bit more intel on them. That's going to be nice. Let's take a look. Nope, not that button. This button. Resistance, yes. Mercury. You're not even a tier 3 yet. Actually, let's get that started, because then we can get you battle stations and all that stuff. Oh, and I want to focus specifically on space stuff, please. Bainbridge has got a bunch of these command modules, which is good. Some possible upgrades. Okay, you have one battle station, so we don't need the other layered defense, I feel like. We might need more power after we're done whatever we're doing. Okay, which could be upgrading a bunch of these for MC, which I suppose isn't the worst idea, because we don't have any. I mean, although these aren't super power expensive, so actually I think if we're going to do the MC stations, we might want... Yeah, I know, I really would like to have killed that fleet for the exotics, but oh well. We could do the MC stuff somewhere else. I think I will plop down a couple of super colliders over here, because that takes unbelievable amounts of energy. But then I can go, these are the tier 3s already, yeah. So we're going to go solar farm there, solar farm there. Then we'll have a surplus, which we might turn some... Oh, there's another layered defense. Interesting. Where are you? I'll have 1,000 to spare. You know what? Another super collider. And then sure. There and there. Okay. Bainbridge Station looking fully upgraded. Basically used all of our metals to do that, but it's going to give us a crap ton more super colliders when this is done. Okay. Counts will start with even more XP. Tell you what, let me pin that, because the next time one of ours gets assassinated, we might need that. We already got 2 levels of this.
Our case remains unheard.
Political unity. In these unprecedented times, politicians wish to be seen as nonpartisan. That is unprecedented. In a rare display of unity, politicians of Denmark have determined that they must act together if any progress is to be made. They're adamant that something must be done to improve the conditions in Denmark, and we have the perfect opportunity to guide them towards a policy which will benefit our goal. Our goals currently in Denmark are we are just spoiling it and taking all the money out. Yeah, well, you can focus on welfare. People are going to need it as we continue to, like, script mine the country. Oh, laggy. They've got a flawed democracy. Their GDP keeps going down. I can't imagine why. Is it because we're just exploiting their country for their raw wealth? Oh, Mr. Danish Butter has got a nano factory. How nice. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me minimize this for a sec. You've got some more in construction. Okay, that's seeming okay. And then colony mining here. Good. You got your tier 3 has just come on board. It's actually not as in metal crazy as I would have thought, but it's there. And Token Crater, sure. You had a few more things building. I don't think we're going to stress too much. All right, good. Lovely. Equality 7.9, I think that's where North Korea starts. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if we're getting much spoil. I don't know if there's an easy way to tell how much spoils we'd get on every tick. 44.2 every time we complete it. I mean, at some point, it's not even worth holding on to Denmark anymore. But okay. Okay, nano complex, good. More control, that's a lot. Oh, Global Empire is, ooh, okay. Set as a favorite. That is a lot of control point. We're basically, well, we're not at our cap here. Improve plasma cannon, yes. And what we need to do with this now is research the antimatter plasma core reactor 3. For sure. Leading to antimatter beam thing sounds good. Yeah, all a good round of upgrades. So we're going to finish those Titans immediately because they're going to go back in the dry dock for these new upgrades. Well, 44.2 times the number of control points. Yeah, not the number of IP, because the IP just determines how quickly it cycles, right? The bigger this number, the faster this fills out. Is it per number of control points? Oh, for each control point, so it's 2. Yeah. So 100 every time it ticks, and it does tick fairly often. Excuse me. Oh, who's here? We have no way of knowing.
Initiating surveillance.
Right. You're snooping
orders?
a protectorate person. Okay, repeat the snoop on the protectorate person. That's fine. We still want some more intel.
Offering assistance.
On Overwatch.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Normal ships in
I
real life
couldn't
too.
get through to them.
Okay, tons of things are happening at I Am Kazumi. That might be the end of their construction, though. They're costing a little water, and volatiles. I'm guessing you don't have an agricultural thing, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to make too much of a difference. I mean, you've got some empty things, but if I'm going to spend my metals on anything, it's probably going to be orbital stuff around Mercury. When you're at the beginning, what should you concentrate on? Oh, at the very start of the game? I don't know. I mean, the start of the game really is about the political phase and trying to take control of some core country. Europe and North America are very common
There's a
early
them,
targets.
and there's an us. Always has been, as much as we kid ourselves that somehow we've become more enlightened over all these years of blood and
yes.
suffering. Commander Fiona Ayawade, SIS Correspondence.
Soka, everything I've read online indicates that the way the cybernetics implant works is it's -5 gets applied after everything else. So you have everything that's applying and your loyalty could be at the cap of 25, and then the -5 hits you and it drops it down to 20. I guess we'd have to experiment with it to see the case, but as far as we know, you did in your game, based on what everyone said online, and maybe something has changed mechanically, is that it effectively lowered the max loyalty because of the way that it worked it. So we're getting some conflict. Sokka said they just tried it on 0.38. Maybe something changed. Now, I'm still on 0.36 because 0.38 changed some things and I didn't want to go and mess our game up one way or another. But okay, now that we can readily bend genomes to our will, we can achieve so much more than merely changing life. We can create it. Genetic editing at embryonic level can bring about livestock able to thrive in hostile environments, fast-spreading terraforming flora, lab-grown food sources, new bacteria-based pharmaceuticals, combat new diseases, and even pets designed to be as charming and as obedient as the imagination allows. Most of all, these human-designed species can help make life in space and on distant worlds not just survivable, but even pleasant. They may even ultimately be able to turn back the tide of climate change and save the Earth itself. All right, maybe. Now, I think this still only affects if we're at the cap. Targeted biological warfare. Oh, that sounds like fun. Singleton viruses. Huh. Oh, genies. So these are... Well, this does nothing by itself, but leads to Methuselah therapies, which I'm assuming is even greater lifespan for our leaders. Yeah, there's like nothing left over here. What do independent habitats do? What's their deal? Click this. Click this. Yeah, it's entirely clear. There's a couple ways to get tooltips, but even there. Lowers MC use of habitats. Really? Well, that sounds very useful. Let's research and see what happens. Because it's not like a percentage-based unlock here, I'm not concerned about being the first. Because there's so few global texts, like the direction of it doesn't even matter. We'll leave it in because whatever, but we're just interested in our own personal projects at this point.
We have moved the needle.
Apparently we've moved the needle, for those of you wondering. Oh, let me go back to Mars. Click here. No, here. Mercury as well, not Mars. Looker Station. So yeah, what we want... Oh wait, tooltip. Tooltip. There it is. Okay. What we mostly want is just crap tons more super colliders everywhere. You have one battle station, which is great. Let me go and right-click a solar farm. Okay, everything's still on, which is good. We don't need another layered defense. We don't have much metal left after this, so I might just wait there. Oh, advanced plasma cannons. Excellent. I said his favorite. New special project. Hey, you know what? We might put a little marker on there. New battle stations for Grumpy Oldie. Good. How you looking there, Grumpy? You have a fair amount of power to spare. You've got some modules that aren't tapped yet. Oh, right. Administration complexes. That's a big thing. We need that built everywhere / upgraded everywhere. Especially around Earth. You know what? More space. Oops. May have dipped into my boost a little bit there, but that's fine. Yeah, this is Mio. Oh, you're right. The admin complex is... that's right. They're good everywhere we mine. And they're great everywhere in an interface orbit. On Earth. In the low orbit. But otherwise, they don't matter. Okay, I forgot that that's the specific setup. We want them anywhere we're mining, and we want them anywhere that they'll give us the control points. But I can cancel... decommission module. Just module, not hab. Module. Is there a remove? For a shorter? I mean, I guess I could just slap something else on top of it. It's weird that it's like, it's gonna take 60 days. I just put it down. Like, just... stop. Yes, we did decommission a hab for accident. Because it doesn't... it's like... not as clear. So we're gonna do this. Decommissioning. Still gonna take 60. Yeah, I think we can just probably replace it. It's so weird. Anyway, we I guess I can get the medals back. Maybe I will after 60 days.
Ready for orders.
At your service.
We don't have anything terribly exciting to do. Turn counselor, I don't care about that much. Oh, right, hold on. No, that's not entirely true. John Zhao. Okay, you've got that date. Can I click on... I guess I have to go here. A little annoying. And then let's just make sure to set everyone to here. And then find you. Ah, you're the martyr. Ah! I mean, some propaganda might not be the end of the world. Oh, count as an atrocity. Unless we get a critical success. Okay. Loyalty 14. And do we just try to flip you?
Ready to go.
We don't have a persuasion 25 person anymore.
Where do you need me?
Partially because we've had to, we've lost CC. And then we're like a little bit worried. Obviously, we wanted Min all the time first, and we're a little bit worried about security with some of our newer people. It's a little atrocity between friends. Yeah, we might just do a flip in that. You know what? For now, Flamebeard, whatever. Just go and be automated.
Lending my expertise.
Making things safe for our people.
I think
CC got assassinated. Out of like nowhere.
Had a breakthrough.
I think he was going to initiate some sort of policy move over here, and that was it. I wonder how long it's been that we've had Kazakhstan. Also, China and North Korea. We could probably take another look at them. Next time we get these guys, we're going to send 2.
Public sentiment is
I guess
increasingly
for
with
here.
us.
We hold no
Okay,
sway.
12th of January. Oh, which is about to happen. Perfect. We don't, as far as I can tell, there's not a visual place I can see the rivalry timer for the cohesion hit. Yeah, going to Russia result in being assassinated. Go figure. Okay. Those are all the battle stations I queued up at the start of the stream today, thinking we're about to get attacked by a huge alien horde, and it turned out to be fine. Okay, Flamebeard, you are known by someone, and we're gonna do some paranoia here. Go to ground.
Silent.
Orbital, you aren't known by anyone.
Acknowledged.
Great. Go to Russia, set national policy.
Heading to the capital.
GNC,
At
how you
your
doing?
service.
You're fine. I'm gonna get you to go to China and set national policy.
Time to make our move.
Finn,
Ready.
you are known only by one faction, but I'm so paranoid at this point.
Initiating deep cover.
Ready
Critzy,
for my
you're
mission.
fine. Good. Excellent.
Offering support.
Going off the grid.
Evading pursuit.
Suddenly fell out the window, exactly.
I believe
Just
they'll stay
a
low.
minor case of defenestration. Ooh. Agrippa, medium Mercury orbit. Good. And we've got some metal, not crazy amounts, we got some. I want to make sure you'll get upgraded to a battle station. And then if it's going to turn anything off... Okay, that turned off this, which is fine. Oh, and then... Are you grayed out? No, okay. Slap a couple of those down, so you're going to have some extra power. And then grab it. Okay. We're sort of at war with every faction except Exodus New Universe. Yep, that's true.
I am Kiran Banerjee, Commissioner of the organization known as
Did
the
they just
Protectorate.
figure out their victory
My
condition?
friends, today we are announcing that during secret negotiations, we have reached an accord with the alien invaders that will spare humanity from the violence they're capable of inflicting upon us. They have agreed to allow
Did they
us
win?
to govern ourselves under their distant but watchful eye as long as humanity remains on Earth. They have asked the Protectorate to ensure that humanity abides by this pledge. To that end, we will be constructing a series of peacekeeping battle stations in low Earth orbit to prevent anyone from breaking the agreement and bringing the aliens' fury down upon all of
Oh,
us.
no.
I call on Earth's nations to support our efforts and not interfere. Doing so puts us all at risk of an unspeakable fate.
So you're going to be doing a series of operations in low Earth orbit. You know, we've got this Earth Defense Fleet. I don't suppose the Protectorate happens to have a fleet kicking around, do they? No. Yeah, so they're just, they're just talking shit. Okay. Yeah, suddenly it's a zero station. Yeah. We went and erased them from Earth orbit some time ago.
Mission complete.
Okay. Unify with Kazakhstan. There you go. Cool. Which in theory saves us a little bit of mission control is really all it is. Their defense array is fine. Yeah. Okay.
Mission complete.
Meanwhile, wait. Oh, this is probably for Taiwan, which is not what we're doing right now. We're declaring war on North Korea. Yeah, no, we can, I think this is fine. The United States of North America are serving as the alliance leader. Would the U.S. taking control as alliance leader somehow mess up China annexing North Korea here? Well, this is just to confirm declaring war. So I confirm declaring war. I don't think we're gonna need anyone else in. Anyway. So I'm just gonna go and bring. It'd be great to have a button to do this in bulk. Like, move all of China's armies in here. Oh yeah, North Korea's got an army here. I can just move you here. Here, go to Siberia. I don't know if that was Siberia, but, conceptually or not. I mean, that's true. That one army's pretty weak, but... And maybe it would actually go and take over territory, which would be annoying. The army won't attack owned by your own faction? Really? You think so? Aliens are being quite active around Mars. At some point, we'll have to go and, you know, have some words. Oh, no.
At your
I don't think
service.
we've got anything important to do with anyone.
Ready to go.
Why don't you go to ground there? See?
Initiating deep cover.
Acknowledged.
At your service.
Great stuff.
I will help them.
I don't remember. I think we still have
I think
mines
we've
on
had a
Mars.
breakthrough.
Oh, I guess I should really start working on doing our coup stuff in Japan. We keep setting that aside. But yeah. Yeah, the surface stuff on Mars is good. I don't think we've got any space habitats there. If anything, we could move a marine invasion force and take some more
We're
ground
winning
stuff.
their hearts and minds.
Advanced plasma batteries. Okay. Oh, let's go to advanced plasma cannons. If we're going to do anything with it, we're going to want some better
The
stuff.
people will come to our side.
Cool, okay. North Korea conquered. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All y'all, just do the airlift home. At least they've got that button in bulk. To, like, figure out where things should go. Vigo for Frodo. New battle stations. A bunch of different modules in place that are happening. Okay. Ba-da-da-doo. Vigo for Frodo. Get the battle station there. More things could be replaced. Oh, this one is in low Earth orbit. There we go. So we definitely want this one. In fact, I'm going to put it on top of the layered defense because I don't want that. Well, we could use an upgrade here. That's going to be fine. I mean, I guess we could still make use of some solar farms. If it's not enough power, we could replace it later. And what else would I be doing over here? Continues to be the problem. I mean, I guess even if it takes a million solar farms or something, I could still run some super gliders around here, but I guess I could just build more shipyards. But the other thing I kind of want to do is, yeah, take another look at Mercury over here. Yeah, just the space stuff, because I want to go and I guess I'll go and get you upgraded to 3. That's fine. Because I do want to get more of the super gliders. Although our Indomator's going up pretty fast now. Maybe we really can just support a lot more shipbuilding. You don't have a battle station at all yet. Oh. Oh, and there you go. Basically out of that. Yeah, I think we will build more shipyards. Okay. Let's go back to Operation... Oh my god, the aliens are all up in Japan. So for many different reasons, we want to go and take over Japan. So we'll run our public awareness campaigns over here by throwing a little bit of money into the problem.
I will tell our story.
Natrum's got to stay where he is.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by.
I'm here.
I guess GNC, you're fine.
At your service. I will tell our story.
I'm here.
Yeah, even if you're not great at it, fine.
Making our case.
Nuke Japan. That's how you get Godzillas. We don't want Godzillas.
Offering assistance.
Initiating surveillance.
We didn't get any kaijus on this run. We've been too good about clearing the Earth.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
All right, repeat again. Now stands at 3%.
Is increasingly with us.
The people will come to our side.
Our
That
God.
just happened. Yeah, you can get. I think that if you leave the plant life unmonitored, I think it can grow into huge, horrible monsters, and then you have to send your armies in there to try to defeat them. Scientists from Lysander Base observed the volcanoes of Io. Io is the most geologically active object in the solar system with over 400 active volcanoes, and our base here gives us an opportunity to study them in great detail. The cause of this extreme volcanism is the tidal stress of being pulled between the gravity of Jupiter and the other Galilean moons, causing extreme heat through friction. Extensive lava flows, some over 500 kilometers in length, cover the surface of Io, and the material ejected beyond the atmosphere produces large plasma torus around Jupiter. Ions ejected from Io significantly shape Jupiter's magnetic field, resulting in it being more than twice the size it would otherwise be. Basic study, thorough investigation. That's a lot of boost. You know what? Like, our science rate's actually pretty crazy right now. I'll just do the basic. I think we're fine science-wise. Okay. Yeah, everyone's still in Japan. A lot of repeat jobs are still set. One thing I might want to do is check to see if anyone's known by some baddies.
Where to?
Okay, Finn's been spotted by the servants in servant territory, which doesn't seem like a great place to be. So we're going to tell you to go to ground over here.
Offering counsel.
How long before the Me-class ships are built, says Lord Gravewish. Another 190 days. We're about a third of the way through, I think. Can't remember what the base construction time was. Actually, was it 306 days? 308 days?
Public
Maybe we're a little more than
sentiment
that.
is increasingly
then.
with us.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're bound to fail some of those rolls. Sorry, didn't we send someone to ground over here? Why is everyone in Japan? I sent you to Lhasa. Jeansy.
Where do you need me?
Or no, Finn.
Standing by.
Said go to ground. I clicked here. I saw Lhasa. I thought I clicked go
Going
to ground.
silent.
Alright, whatever.
Standing by for orders.
Your orders?
Your orders?
Yeah, you're on
Ready for
automated
my
because you
mission.
can't do the hearts and mind thing, which is fine. I wonder if Flamebeard
by.
want to do a crackdown now. No, that's pretty bad. Okay. So no, keep going with this. Also, I guess your investigation hasn't been capped out, but we do have an FXP again. So let's just go and do this. Bring your investigation back up to the max. A bunch of our people have some XP again. Radical, okay, your security's capped out, which is good. I think we're mostly working on our science. I mean, I could give you a little more persuasion because apparently we're doing a little bit of that right now. You know what? Let's just do that. It's fine. Gene C. Oh, we need to start working on your admin some more. Actually, does this give you the... No, it gives you control nation. Okay. I really feel like we need to get your security up higher. I guess espionage stops you from being discovered as well? Yeah. So that could be another thing, right? Beyond just security is getting the espionage up for people. Any new mining shit? Oh, but then I don't have enough because it's one over. Ah. You know what? We don't need the aerospace right now. Only 3%, but... Oh, wait. There's two of them. So there's Nirvana at 11. There's Hyperion. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, you've got the best pure mining boost. We'll have to check the others, see if there's a little bit of space for something. Mr. Natrium, let's keep boosting your security, please. Since you're always known all the time. Yeah, 11% for 3 is better. But you've got room for exactly 1. We're going to give you tough over here. Done. May as well. Okay. Confirm. Unpause.
Support.
There you go. The go to ground happened this time.
Remains
Good.
questionable.
Hunkering down.
Oh, yes. We're up to 5k of our mining here. Typhoon? Damage may be huge. How awful. Let's save who we can. Yeah. The save who we can is always remarkably cheap. Still a little annoying. Project complete. Antimatter plasma core tech. This is just huge amounts of management capacity, which, you know what? Let's start working on that. See what else we can bring into the fold. We've got some space on it right now anyway.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Keep going. We got to get it higher.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to
Okay, we're up to
our
40%.
side.
We'll take another look at the crackdown. It might just be really difficult, but we can also spend a lot of resources to try to up the odds. And once we've got a toehold, so the unions, organization console. Okay, There's a mass media, right? Yeah. Bonus to public campaigns. Bonus to purge missions against the executive. So, I don't know. We might go legislature and into the executive immediately. High Mercury orbit just got its tier 3. Good. Get yourself a battle station. Upgrade your solar farms. Although I just realized I just killed your power completely. I am going to want a couple more solar farms. I should have let one go, but oh well. I guess it is what it is now. Leave that. Oh, broadcast outlets boost public campaigns. Really? Okay.
Ready for orders. We must persuade the people.
I have a little metal left over. Let me go and take a look at Earth over here. Well, you're an extreme. Extreme, intermediate, low, and you've got some room. Right, we could do better by replacing these solar farms. You don't have a battle station at all yet. The solar farms we're going to start replacing with some of these fusion reactors. Do we have the tier 3 version of whatever you're talking about? Oh, social science labs are the ones that boost it. Social Science Institute. Oh yeah, +3 to social. We might. Oh, we already got 3. Yeah, so we're already capped on that. Okay.
Offering assistance.
I think we had a breakthrough.
The broadcast ones I know give you influence. They may give you other things as well. Speaking of influence, I've got a fair amount. We got crazy amounts of ops. I don't know if there's a good way. Is there like a good ops dump? There is a good influence dump. Okay, how do we nuke the initiative? I'm being so careful to make sure that my people aren't known by anyone. Should just get like some spies at this point. You know what, government conspiracy theorists? Sounds great. Sounds great. A government spy. This is what I want. Yeah, what was the initiative that time? Alert and settings for when you get spotted. But we were checking it on every mission here. Well, admittedly, I didn't check it on the last tick, but I've been checking it incredibly regularly. I just want to spy. Oh, I didn't get the extra +40. And it's just so annoying to click through. Tell you what, let's give you the loyalty monitor. But there's another one of these that I'm like, oh, I don't know if we need this, but I can't remember which one it is. E-defense we want. I might have already picked it up. Yeah, the AI. This is the 4-brain simulator. I don't necessarily need. Because it's costing us 4 ranks, like 2 command, 2 science, which would cost us XP to boost, whereas loyalty we just reboost with some action. So this one seems really pointless. And then we got to reorganize all this bullshit again. Okay, well, things with admin first. We clearly will need those on a new person. Janus section is just a break even. And then mineral boosters, because that's always nice regardless what you do. And then, I don't know, we'll give you things that might keep you alive. Might? I guess we need more of our people to be like, if you kill me, it's a goddamn atrocity. We don't have any of those. So we can give you Survivor. This is hard to kill in nuclear war mass casualty events. That's not the same as it's atrocious to kill me. We have been giving our people Survivor because it seems pretty useful, but I don't think it does. Oh, it does get +1 security. That's right. I forgot about that. That's actually really good bang for our buck. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know what your numbers are actually going to be. Yeah, an extra 3 security. Yeah, it might be better. Might be better the espionage. Oh, your role is actually going to be espionage, so I'm kind of thinking what we're going to do. No, sorry, we want to invest in admin first. You're currently at a 22, or you will be. 1, 2, 3. We'll bring you to a 25. I do quite like CERN. I mean, these are all good and fine. I don't know how much we need to fine. We'll just throw that in just to say we've got something. So you are maxed on admin for now, although we may want to pull off the admin orgs later, but for now we're going to boost you other things. Survive's not needed until you really need it, yeah. So let's boost espionage, because it will keep you alive in a sense by making you harder to spot. And you need to be named. Throne of Dreams is your code name. Throne of Dreams. Please try hard not to die. God damn.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, we'll put the repeats, but we are going to check for, like, being spotted again.
Moved the needle.
We're nearing the 50% mark.
We
Oh,
moved the
55%
needle.
mark. Okay. Advanced plasma cannon. Let's just use that on the initiative. Yeah. I don't know if the age thing is going to matter too much, but let's do that. Solution being murder's murder back. Yeah, if we could kill all their high espionage people, it'd be great, but we're having a hard time even finding them in the first place, which probably because of espionage. That's a good question. I don't know if we always know if we're spotted or not. Yeah, you have the lower version admin complex. Oh, and you are in low Earth orbit, so we do want to upgrade that. And you have 1 battle station, so you must also have this static thing, which we don't need as badly here. We have a fair amount of power as is, actually. It's 10 after 4, so you can tell I didn't stream on Saturday, and I'm all anxious to do more. We are going to be wrapping up in a second here. Well, yeah, if we can double agent one of them, then we can find the others. I'm just gonna build a super collider. You're gonna have enough power to support it. Especially when I go and upgrade those. Okay. Alright, we are gonna put the cut in here. I think, oh, hold on. Let me go to the next counselor placement phase. I'm curious as to what our purge stats look like now?
Ready to go.
Or crackdown. And yeah, I think I'd want to do in Japan. I think legislature, because then I could go after the executive immediately. I have a lot. We could bring it up here.
Turning up.
And then with Rodical, immediately follow that up with a purge.
Where do you need me?
Of the... I'll try to click here. It's very annoying. Of the legislature. Do a boost there. I know it thinks it's going to be 0, but presumably we will succeed either. Or I could wait to make sure that the crackdown worked. I don't know. Whatever.
Removing our enemies.
We'll do that.
Ready for my mission.
Ready.
Where do you need me?
At your service.
Yeah, as far as we know, none of our people are currently spotted.
Ready.
But who knows? Oh, and Finn, if...
Orders?
Well, I guess I do kind of want you doing this.
I'm here.
What are you up to? Oh, I didn't do Radical.
Ready for orders.
That's why the chances were looking so bad. Well, it's still bad.
Terminating
but
the
non-zero.
opposition.
Throne of Dreams. Yeah,
What's
you can't
the
do this. Oh, apparently there's an alien asset to go and blow up.
Ready.
Gene C, you're gonna do that.
We are going in.
Where to?
Oh, can you not defend interests, Throne? Oh, that's annoying. You know what? I'll just
Heading to
put
the
you on
LZ.
that mission, doesn't matter.
Ready
Finn,
to go.
I'm gonna hit you to inspire Throne of Dreams.
I'll speak with them.
Okay. Find bodyguard with purge person? Was the purge one of the dangerous ones? Really?
Ready to go.
Tell you what. You're gonna protect Rodical. No, you're not like stupendously great at it. But you're not bad.
I'll keep them safe.
Alright. So we've got that. We keep losing some of our reps, which is very frustrating. Yeah, if we can detect one person from the initiative and then turn them and use them as a mole and then kill everyone else. Purge missions are not dangerous. That's what I thought. Crit fail, just loses some opinion. Yeah, I didn't think Purge was dangerous. It's like the capture and the assassinates that were dangerous. But, you know, Throne doesn't have anything much going on anyway, so it's fine. Okay, we'll leave that here. It was very scary at the start of the episode because I thought for sure we were going to have an alien fleet boop us all over. But then once... that's how I felt at the end of the last stream. And then this stream, looking at things like, maybe we'll be okay. Yes, our fleet is weaker. But we've got all these battle stations. We're probably fine. And yeah, the aliens just left after a little bit. It would be great to boop them, though. What would be fantastic is even without going through a round of upgrades on our Grave Wishes over here, if aliens just happen to come back around the time these are done, it would be a perfect time to go and get a few boops before we go and go through the upgrade process. And there are going to be a good number of upgrades ready for them, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, there's some Exodus fleets. Yeah, I'll check the food immediately too. Let's still haven't come, which sometimes they are slow for whatever reason with these deliveries. Sometimes they get canceled, in which case I should check the messages. That's entirely possible that that's what happened. But yeah, I'll be sure to see what the situation is. Anyway, that's it. Our next live stream is going to be next Saturday, not Wednesday because I'm out of the country, to do video game things of some kind, which I cannot specify currently, but I can assure you will be very, very, very exciting for everyone on the channel. And yeah, I'll see you soon. We're going to go and raid a Kiss for Luck for now, and I'll see you soon. Well, see you Saturday, so soon-ish. Bye-bye.